Hello everyone and welcome back. Today's activity we're going to gear it more towards TK through second grade. Any grade can do this, but it's going to be more for them because our core objective today is to work on our balancing. Now I've been thinking, we've been at home for a while and we've been asked to do a few different things. The big thing we've been asked to do is read. So you probably do have some extra books lying around and we're going to use those today to help us with balancing. So we're going to go ahead and start with a small book first. The reason being is because the smaller it is, the easier it's going to be to control on our head. So we're going to get started. I'm going to place the book anywhere on my head. The direction doesn't matter, but you just want to make sure it's somewhere in the middle. And we want to go ahead and balance it. That's task number one. So go ahead and try and balance it now. Now, when we do this, you want to make sure that your back is nice and straight, you stand nice and tall, and your head is straight up and down. So just make sure that you're looking straight. Don't look down, don't look up, look straight, and we'll try that again, okay? So here I am, I'm looking straight, it's on my head, and is that it? No, we do have some challenges for you. So for our first challenge, we're just gonna go ahead and step to the side. So follow me, ready? We're gonna step over to the side. Pretty simple, let's go ahead and step back. And let's try it again. And once more. Good, so center back up, not too bad. Now remember, you want to make sure your back is still straight, head up, but looking straight ahead, right? So nothing too far down or too far up, it might slide off. So we did the side to side, we can also walk forward and backwards. So basically, I can walk forwards, I can walk backwards, nothing too difficult just yet. So now let's try our first turn. So we're just going to go ahead and start turning around in one direction. And now let's try it back the other way. So far so good. But let's actually change how tall or short we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and go down to one knee. So we're going to change our elevation, change how tall we are, and go down to one knee. Great. Now I'm trying to look up at the camera. So I should probably focus on looking straight instead of looking at you at the camera, so I can focus on what I'm doing. I'm going to go down to my second knee. Okay, and then once you're down here, let's see if we can actually change it to having a seat. So I'm going to go ahead and have a seat, and maybe I can go crisscross here. Great, so far so good. Now let's go ahead and try and stand up. I'm going to go ahead and go back maybe to one knee, two, and oh, almost made it. Don't forget, you always restart, set it back up, try it again. I'm gonna go up to one knee and back up again. Let's try it one more time. I'm gonna put it all together. Try not to mess up one time. So let's try it together one more time. Make sure it's nice and centered. Make sure it's a small book starting off with so it's easier. And let's get going. Ready? Here we go. We're going down to one knee, to a second knee, and then we're gonna change it to where we are sitting on the ground. So here I am. Crisscross real quick, keep it centered, back nice and straight, looking straight ahead. Two knees, one knee, and up. We did it. All right, so again, why are we using a small book first? Well, you want to make sure that it's a book that doesn't go any farther than the size of your head. If you start choosing things that are a little bit bigger, then there's some of the book that's going to go beyond the space of your head, and whenever you slightly move, some of that weight from the book is going to tip over that edge and it'll fall a lot easier. So make sure you start small first, okay? So now secondly, we're going to try two books. So we're going to stack two, and let's go through some of those motions one more time. So again, we can go practice our side to side. We can turn. We can go down to a knee or two, or sit, and then we'll raise back up. Not bad. Remember that you have two books. They can slide on each other, so you might want to make sure you really focus on staying steady. Again, one more time. Back nice and straight. Head straight. Looking straight ahead. Try not to dip your head down or too high. Okay? So focus on keeping a straight line through your body to make sure you're balancing. So we're going to go ahead and move on one more time. Now, that's easy because we're not really going anywhere. So I'm going to give you a challenge, and you're going to actually move through the house. We're going to go back to one book, put one book back on your head, and I'm going to give you let's start easy with 10 seconds to walk in your room. So wherever you are, take a short walk and come back in 10 seconds. You ready? All right, go. Okay, welcome back. You walked around for 10 seconds. Now challenge number 2. We're gonna extend the time, but I'm gonna ask that you walk a little faster. So remember, you wanna walk nice and steady. Don't bounce too hard, okay? Just keep a steady walk, maintaining that straight back, straight neck, looking straight ahead. So let's go a little faster, but for 15 seconds. You ready? You're gonna go around the room wherever you can. You're going to travel straight, zigzag, or go around different areas of the house and be back in 15. You ready? Let's go. Okay, welcome back. Now we're going to do our final challenge in the house, and we're going to get that second book. Okay. So make sure it's not too big. Place 2 on your head. You're going to finally have now a total of 20 seconds to go around the room, wherever you are, down the hall, in the room you are, change rooms. This time the speed is up to you, but try to do it successfully in 20 seconds. If you fail, restart this part and try again for the 20 seconds until you can do it one time without messing up. We're going to go around the room, either walking straight or in zigzag pathways. So you want to focus on your body, making sure that you're nice and tall and straight. And let's see, get a little straighter here. There we go, nice and tall. I don't want to feel like I'm hunching over, trying to support it. Stand tall first, then place the books on top. There we go, 20 seconds. Here we go, go. All right, we made it back. 20 seconds are up. How'd you do? Not too difficult if you practice a little while. Now remember, if you ever grab something that's bigger than your headspace, make sure it's a hardcover. If you use something that is not a hardcover, like a magazine, it's just gonna wrap over your head. It'll more than likely slide or fall off. Don't choose a larger book unless you want that additional challenge. So let's say if I do, first I want to get tall first, right? Look nice, straight ahead. Then place the book on top, and then you can try your challenges again. And if you do have 2 books, you can also share with somebody else in the house. See who can cross the home first without messing up. Let's say I have someone next to me. They have a book on their head too, and I'll say ready, set, go. And we'll begin walking through their home. Maybe you can make your own little obstacle course in the home. So again, the age range doesn't really matter, but there are standards for the young ones to have that balance, being able to travel in different ways. So don't forget to start small, work your way up to something a little bit bigger, combining 2, and eventually if you do get into something that is larger than your own head, make sure it's a hardcover. Now I've shown you just a few things you can do. Stepping side to side, spinning around, sitting down, getting back up. You can use a lot of different areas around your house to go around, over. You can step over things in your home. You can try to go down and crawl under things while maintaining balance. A lot of different things you can do and challenge yourself. We won't go through it all here because I want you to use your imagination and see what you can come up with to balance a book on your head, moving around. So you can use the chalk outside, use the house inside. Make sure you are aware of your personal space at all times, inside or outside, so you don't hurt yourself or you don't hurt anything in the home, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.